Hey y'all, I want to jump on real quick. I just got back from town. I bought some fabric. Not much, but I bought a little bit of fabric. It was the L.
I'm worried about Sally.
It's the, where is it at? The L fabric. Yeah, the Ellie layer cake. I said I wasn't going to, but like I said, my fabric store is going out of business, so I wanted to get it. I don't know if any of you have saw this or have it. I love it. I did buy a few half yards, and that's when I decided to like buy it. I love this fabric. Let me see if I can sit here and do this. Hold on. I'm trying to move this. See if I can do this. So there's that one. I love that print. I think it's so pretty. You know what? I'm going to paint y'all down. Excuse my desk. I've got stuff all over it. Okay, so if y'all can see that, that's just like a white on white, like a tone on tone. I'm going to show y'all my rulers I just bought. I just finally got in. That's that really pretty small. My daughter's in here with blankets, y'all. I'm sorry. It is a mess. I need to clean. My daughter likes to come in here with her blankets when we do school. So there's that really pretty floral there. I love that gingham. I hope y'all can see okay. I love this floral. Is just so pretty. I love it. Chase, go. So I've got two of those. There's another. I don't know what. I may do that layer cake in one of these. Probably this one, I'm thinking. I may do it in that one. I might have to make this. That way all these big floral pieces I can leave whole, and then all the smaller ones cut up. There's that blue. It's like it looks like stitches to me. Like cross stitches. I love the gingham. The gingham is so pretty. That green is my favorite. I love green though, but that green with those roses are just, I love them. And there's that little stitch again. Green gingham. It's striped. She had another fabric line I like, but she only had a jelly roll, and I just am not. I used to buy a lot of jelly rolls, but I'm just not into jelly rolls much anymore. Unless I need like a solid color, you know, like a solid for them. I just don't. I'm glad my address didn't show. Crap. I'm gonna have to fix all these now. Hold on. There we go. They're all curled under. So I ended up, I'm done good. This is really the only thing that I bought since I said no more fabric. This is really the only thing that I bought. And I had a $10 off coupon too. So that is my newest layer cake. I did buy this. It was, I got them on sale. The 2.5, it's a 2.5 by 12.5 ruler from the Omni Grids. I meant Creative Grids. I love my Creative Grids rulers. You see me use this one and the one that's 18.5. And I have this one, which is a 1.5. And I love this for smaller things, but I needed a little bit bigger one. So I bought this one, and then I bought the 24.5. Yeah. So this is a 6.5 by 24.5. I needed something this big because my other one is 18.5, and it's big, but so it's only really like from here to here is really, and I like it. It's big, but sometimes I need a bigger one. I have a 24-inch 24.5 inch ruler, but it's an Omni grid and it's yellow. I don't like it as much as I like this. I love my creative grids. I love that being able to see my lines. I just love this grid. I meant this ruler. So I got these two. I also ended up my fat quarter shop. What is it? The flower stand block of the month come in. So y'all be watching out for this. I may cut this evening. So this is going to be block 3. Okay, cut B. Okay, so it's got a correction on there. I don't even know which side this is yet. Y'all are going to see me open it. Because I don't even know what block this is. Oh, look. Do not disturb. That's cute. Oh, this is going to be blocks 3 and 4. And there's some more cross stitch. But there's blocks 3 and 4. So you'll have your little, I'll have to embroider that. So, but those are the ones I'll be cutting for and doing. It does say, hold on, I got a couple of cards. Oh, we have a bonus pattern, something special for you, together tulips. Oh. Scan the QR code. Giveaway closes 5/24. I hate this because like we're just now getting month 2 in June. And so we were supposed to get it in May. Well, we can't enter these giveaways because now we're like a month behind. So we were already supposed to have month 3, but I mean, what do you do? So anyway, so the giveaway is pointless, but then we did get a neat little bonus and it has a little QR code on the back to access the pattern. So I'm excited about that. And then we got a little do not disturb door hanger, which, who am I kidding? I could put that on my door, let them know when I'm filming, but it's like, really? Okay, so there's all the pieces that we have. Now we did get our background fabric in month 1, so we'll cut that. But this is all the fabric. And there is a correction on here. Month 2, block 3 pattern correction, and it does give you the mysewquiltylife.com/pattern dash corrections to look for any of those. So yeah, so it does come with the pattern correction. So there is my little flower stand. I will be doing this later. And okay, on my foundation paper piecing, what I'm going to do with that, to give y'all a heads up, what I will be doing, I gotta clean with that. Where is it at? I will be doing a video. I will do 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks. So these will all be 4 different videos. And then my next video, after I get all those pieced together, will be piecing the top together. So that way those videos aren't too long and I don't get kind of burnt out doing them. So, oh my gosh, hold on. I just slammed that down and all of them, fabric went flying. That hurt. So anyways, so that's what I'll be doing with that. Is I was sitting there thinking last night when I was was it last night? Anyways, when I was cutting that fabric, I was thinking that I will do 1 block at a time for each video. And that way I can kind of break it up and y'all aren't sitting there for too long. So hopefully we'll start on that tonight. Like I said, I'm going to do my cutting for my block. Either today or tomorrow I'll do my cutting for the flower stand block. I'm thinking about sewing all my pieces together and then embroidering on that piece of fabric. Like, because it says to embroider first, but on that one little piece that says pansies, what I'm thinking about doing is just sewing that in there, cutting it to the size it needs to be, and then embroidering it. That's what I think. That's what I think I'm going to do, because that way I can go ahead and get it done, and then I can work on it, embroider it as I need to. And look at all my grays just a shining. I'm going to get my hair cut. Not cut, but trimmed up next Wednesday. It's like the ends of it. But anyways, that's besides the point. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sew all my pieces together, and then I can start slowly working on my embroidery part. Like if I'm in front of the TV or doing whatever. Trying to embroider those little bitty pieces is a pain, and they don't want to stay in my hoop. I got a really small hoop, but it's still hard to for them to stay in there. So I think I'll just sew the whole block together and then embroider. I do have that pencil that I showed y'all. This one right here. Aunt Martha's. I bought this several years ago. It's a set of 2, and I believe I bought them at Walmart, if I'm remembering correctly, where all the little patterns and stuff are, and all the little embroidery items are in Walmart. That's where I bought these. I bet I've had these things for like 10 years, and maybe not that long. Maybe it's been close to 10 years. Because I have a book. I'll show y'all real quick. I bought this online. So I had Zulily, I believe that's what that thing was called. Well, this was in there, and I bought this. It's vintage stitch patterns, and there is a ton of them. Well, I bought those to put this on and trace on the fabric. Because I was like, how am I going to iron on? But I don't know how to iron on. So what I figured to do is just place my fabric over these pages. Let me try to find one. Because they're all like, this is, I don't know, hopefully it should be right for y'all. But it says laundry, and it says it right. So if I place a piece of fabric and then use that to trace, then it's going to be right, and then all I have to do is cross stitch. So I got that when I bought this, and I still haven't been able to use any of this, but I have several towels somewhere in my closet that I need to dig out and use. Because like I've said, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it a million times. I love vintage, retro. I love all that stuff. So hopefully I can get some of this done soon. But anyways, but that's what I use for mine. I don't know. They do have the kits or the pieces of fabric where you can go. I think it's Fat Quarter where they already have them, where they're just printed out, and you could just use that instead of doing your own. I like the look of the hand embroidered. It may take me a little bit, but I figured if I just sew all the blocks together and then work on the hand embroider, that'll be fine. Because there is that one big block, and I don't have it on me. It's like the menu of all the flowers, and it looks like it's going to be a big size. And all of that came in with my block 1. And so I have all those templates, and those are all in my baggie up there. But anyways, also, I know some of y'all were asking a little while back about the bloomin' bobbin blooms. I'll work on that sometime this fall. Sometime after July, I'll start working on that. I don't want to add another quilt onto everything else I'm doing right now. So, anyways, I still need to get my chickens done. I just don't know when I'll do that. I keep adding more and more on top of myself. So, anyways, I hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday. It's Thursday. Yeah. So, I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. I'm about to start school because it is now, 1 o'clock. And I had to go to town and run some errands. We ate lunch, and now we're about to start some school. So, my day is a little behind. So hopefully I will get either the flower block or the flower stand blocks cut, or I will get some sewing done on my foundation paper piecing. Either way, I will have a video up sometime this evening, so y'all keep your eyes out. And yeah, that's it. I will talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye, y'all.